Are you ready to hear some chilling tales that will make you think twice before booking your next trip? Brace yourself as I take you through 3 terrifying travel stories that are sure to haunt your dreams. First up, we have a story from the eerie forests of Romania. Picture this. A group of friends decided to spend their summer hiking through the Carpathian Mountains. One night, as they set up camp, they heard a distant wailing that seemed to echo through the trees. They dismissed it as the wind, but as darkness enveloped their camp, the wailing grew louder and closer. Suddenly they saw a shadowy figure standing at the edge of their campsite. It was an old woman, her eyes glowing with a malevolent light. She began muttering in a language they couldn't understand, her voice a low, guttural growl. The friends tried to run, but their legs felt like they were stuck in quicksand. The next morning, they were found miles away from their original camp, with no memory of how they got there. To this day, they are haunted by the image of the old woman and the unearthly wailing. Our next tale takes us to the remote wilderness of Alaska. A seasoned hiker named Jack decided to explore the uncharted territories of Denali National Park. He was well prepared and confident, but as he ventured deeper into the wilderness, he felt an unsettling presence watching him. One night, as he sat by his campfire, he heard soft footsteps circling his tent. Jack grabbed his flashlight and shone it around, but saw nothing. Then the footsteps stopped abruptly, and he felt a cold hand on his shoulder. He turned around to see a pale, ghostly figure with hollow eyes staring back at him. Frozen in fear, Jack couldn't move or scream. The figure whispered in his ear, "Leave this place or you will never return." Jack packed up and fled the park, but he claims that he still feels the icy grip of that hand whenever he sleeps alone. Our final story is from the haunted Catacombs of Paris. A couple on their honeymoon decided to take a guided tour of the infamous catacombs. As they wandered through the narrow, dimly lit tunnels, they became separated from their group. They tried retracing their steps, but only found themselves deeper in the labyrinth. The air grew colder, and they started hearing whispers and footsteps behind them. Panic set in as they realized they were utterly lost. Then they came across a small alcove with an old, crumbling statue. As they approached it, the statue's eyes seemed to follow them. Suddenly, the whispers turned into screams, and the couple felt an overwhelming sense of dread. They ran blindly through the tunnels until they finally stumbled upon their tour group, who were frantically searching for them. To this day, they refuse to speak of what they saw and heard in the depths of the catacombs. There you have it, 3 terrifying travel tales that will make you think twice before your next adventure. Remember, sometimes the scariest places are the ones you least expect. Until next time, stay safe and sleep well.